You've recovered 30 power stars. Now you can open the door with the big star, but before you move on, let's just check some things. Did you rescue poor frightened Luigi? Did you pound the 2 columns down? I heard that Bowser snuck out of the sea and went underground. Looks like you finally cornered him. So we haven't done that, but we'll get to it. Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Super Mario 64 DS. Let me check outside. Do I have rabbits? I do not have rabbits. Do I need to drain the moat? Or do I have to gain access to the 2nd floor? I wonder. But I'm going to be Mario, as I said last episode, because we're taking on Bowser. Bowser in the Fire Sea will allow me to do what I need to get Wario. I have been insisted on getting Wario, because then we can do the majority of the game. Now, Wario's jumping, as I've said, is not great, but it's not too bad when compared to Mario in the original game. I've been dealing with hay fever all day. If this works, this is probably the best things have gone for quite some time. Do I have the rabbits down here? No. So we will need to pound those pillars down. Also note that if you don't have Wario, you can't access the Vanish Cap area. Which is a little ironic because I don't think Wario is actually needed for that. You need Mario and you need Luigi and that's it. So we drain the water in the moat and we can head outside. Okay, so no rabbit out here. So I'll just head back in. We must have to unlock the 2nd floor. Sorry, it's just things getting a bit mucky. You get that burning in your sinuses and it makes your nose run. Oh, it's just infuriating. But if that's the worst thing that happens to me today, I can consider myself lucky. Alright, so no MIPS clip for us. So now anyone can enter the door, but we want to use Mario for this because, well, Mario is the fastest swim. Mario's very fast, and Dire Dire Docks has a lot more coins. You will not have trouble getting the 100 coin star, and I hopefully won't swim into a shark like last time I went in here. So, you have to complete Board Bowser's sub in order to access Bowser in the Fire Sea. There is no other way to do this. A few other things have changed because you can no longer combine caps. As a result, you cannot... I think you just need Luigi for collect the caps, or whatever they've changed the star to be called. Because there aren't caps anymore, there's just the Power Flower. They've redesigned a few things. But there we are, Bowser's submarine is still slightly polygonal. Okay, let's get on board and we will be able to avoid the Build Blasters. They're looping fairly fiercely. I don't think the Build Blasters were here originally. Maybe there might have been one. But nice game. Now you can break those blocks. Oh, we're still fast enough. And there we go. With a bullet bill in the background, we can head into Bowser in the Fire Sea. And this went hilariously wrong. So, I probably will use Mario for that one because I don't think we need Wario that much. Just fit through the jet stream. Okay, we have 2 stars I can get, and I will need to go back to Bowser in the Dark World and get a star there, because I didn't get the 8 red coins. So if I take a little bit, bear with me, because I still have to sort of very carefully adjust the camera. I probably should use the stylus, but I'm just sort of using my thumb. Now bullies. Remember them because you will need to know how to fight them for Lethal Lava Land. It's also worth noting that they actually melt rather than just sort of exploding this time around. It's a little more serious. Okay, so the camera's only got 8 angles. Ow. Can I get it? Okay, so I need to take that one out. Can I get it to do it? Not like that. I think it's screwing up because it keeps getting stuck on the edges of the level. But I was trying to get the Goomba to go in circles chasing me. Now, if you want, that's an easier way to get up there than sort of fiddling around with the camera angle on those poles. You see what I mean? The camera in this game remains probably the worst adversary you will face. And the lack of sophisticated controls really makes it difficult. At least when you're not using the touch screen. But I don't want to use the touch screen because A, it's way more fiddly. And B, how'd the Goomba get up there? Oh, well, just wandering around, I guess. Yeah, it's really fiddly using the touchscreen, and the way I've got my recording setup going, the touchscreen is much smaller. And I don't know how that will go for precision movement. I'm a little hesitant. Maybe I'll do a simpler star with it. We'll see. Oh, the bully up here was a real pain in the backside because every time I tried to get up there, it would just read my mind and punt me off. It's far enough away. Don't you just love it how I'm the one that falls off? Alright, you live down there now. Well, I will claim my red coin. Very nice. That actually went reasonably smoothly. Now, switch this because we'll need to wait for this to go up again. Because our red coin is up here. And then we can wind up sliding. Somehow. Okay, so we need to go up. We need to wait for that. I originally thought that bit was the bit moving up and down. I didn't realize that was moving in concertina fashion. Alright, random bob-omb for no apparent reason. And we can get 10 coins out of this block, which is more traditional Mario fare. So, we need to get that red coin by the flamethrower. Oh, getting shocked. That screwed up a bit. So wait again. Alright, that worked. Right, now I don't trust this bit. The red coin is down near that pole. Oh, well, I hit it. That worked. Oh, there was a brilliant moment of panic that got me killed and sent me all the way back to the start trying to do this, but this seems to have gone fairly smoothly. And... Alright, take 2. This is a mushroom, I believe. Okay, I'm always a little nervous because if you screw up, it's a long way down. There we go, we got that one. So, note, stars collected in these areas will actually restore your health. So, step on that star switch. Okay. And there we go. Basically, damage boost. And run away from the Bob-omb, because that's going to hurt if it gets to us. That was persistent. Okay, Bowser in the Fire Sea is really annoying because he's actually he doesn't breathe a lot of fire, and he's way more prone to teleport, and he's very prone to teleporting. Bowser can be a pretty tricky opponent to deal with, but if you play your cards right, you can deal with him fairly easily. You've still got to deal with the touch screen, but if you do at least die in the Bowser fight, you wind up out here. And I think, now to the best of my knowledge, Bowser cannot be grabbed while he's tilting the platform. I have tried, and usually I just wound up getting hurt.
Pestering me again, are you? Can't you see that I'm having a merry old time making mischief with my minions? And adding some pretty impressive alliteration while we're at it. Now return the stars. I stole them first, and my troops in the world need them. Gwah ha ha!
Yeah, so we cannot grab Bowser while that's happening, which is a bit of a change. He also turns a lot faster. And if we actually sort of stop to try and grab him, we're probably prone to having him turn on us. Okay, stylus. That's the wrong end.
Bye-bye.
Oh! If you miss, he tilts the platform all over again. I thought I'd got him. I thought I'd got it lined up. Oh, camera. Alright, I'm standing over here now. Alright. Oh, they're a little bit... Oh, I thought I'd missed that.
Oh, can it be that I've lost? The power of the stars has failed me. This time, it's totally not my fault for putting random bombs outside my arena that could actually hurt me if somebody throws me into them. I mean, no, that's really not a terrible idea at all. How could that be stupid? Consider this a draw. even though I've still got all of my limbs. Next time I'll be in perfect condition. Now, if you want to see your precious princess, come to the top of the tower. I'll be waiting. Quah ha ha ha!
Bowser teleports away, and we get the key in the middle of the arena. At least this has gone smoothly. So, we are going to head back to the exchange room. Well, let's call it the change room. We're going to head back to the change room, which is the only place you can swap characters. The only place in the entire game you can swap characters unless you are Yoshi and you pick a cap on the screen. I mean, most courses will actually have a cap if you need a specific character, but if you want to do a specific level with a specific character or you're chasing rabbits, having to come back here is a bit of a problem. Now, I think they did do it a little better in a sense than DK64, but being able to tag out anywhere would have been nice. I suppose all the caps you get do help. Now, I think we need more stars for a certain Toad. I'll probably need to change back to Mario to go and do Bowser in the Fire Sea. I mean, Bowser in the Dark World and the red coins. Luigi can get them. So, how do I get the rabbits? Did I miss something? Like, seriously, how did I wind up not making the rabbits appear? Did I glitch this or something? I don't know what I did. Anyway, these power flowers appear only when you are Luigi. So, notice in the mirror how there's that painting of Wario over there. Notice how it's a painting of Luigi here. Also notice down the other end a snowman painting is there when nothing is here. Also notice that mirrors... Now, realistically speaking, mirrors do not work based on what your eyes see. It's all to do with reflection of light bouncing off various objects. That is how you're actually able to see things that you really shouldn't be able to see, theoretically speaking, in mirrors, because it's what the mirror sees due to the reflection of light off various objects that enable us to see. As a matter of fact, if Luigi went invisible, fully invisible, Luigi would not be able to be seen because light is being bent around him, and as a result it's not hitting his retinas, enabling him to be seen. And I've basically wound up putting Luigi to sleep because I've been rambling on for way too long about a whole lot of scientific jargon. But yeah, realistically speaking, invisibility does not work because you literally cannot see. You have to have light bending around you. Anyway, let's grab one of those power flowers. So, not only do we have that painting, as we run into the mirror, we can head out into a featureless white void that we can't go very far in, and grab a star. Why is this here? The fact that there is nothing here, the fact that there is literally just white, it is just a white void for no reason. So now that we are still in the mirror, we do actually have another Luigi model that will mirror our movements, which is really cool. But let's jump on in. Now we can get the 8 red coins here, because the way these character rescue missions go is that you will need the character themselves for one, and then you will need the other 2 to help get the red coins. The exception is the exception, I think, is the Goombos battle, because all 3 of the cap characters are actually needed. So, you'd better get some practice punching bullies off the edge. Where is it anyway? So... Ah, yes, it's across here. We will need Wario to get the star out in the black brick block because... That is how my luck is going. I'm like, okay, I think I've overshot. I'll ground pound to make sure I stick the landing safely. Oh dear. But yeah, Wario will be needed for that because he's metal and he can't be affected by heavy winds when he's metal. So we have to go through all this again. Bullies and ice physics, bad combination. It's like, they're already annoying enough to deal with as is, but this is like two bad things that go worse together. Okay, so we got that, and icy water in levels like this. It slowly saps your health on the same sort of timer as restoring your health in water does. It's not actually set up to just take away a chunk of health after a specific time, because you might actually see that you collect a coin and all of a sudden you've just lost a chunk of health anyway. That is because the incremental timer involved with counting down your health is constantly moving. So basically, if you wind up in that situation where you collect coins at a certain time on that incremental timer, you can have a situation where you jump back to that being in that full health wedge, but you almost immediately wind up losing your point of health because the health system actually works essentially on a 256 point scale. Once you wind up losing a certain number of points, it's all fairly fiddly. It's kind of complicated, but again, the Pan and Coac videos show off how HP works in Mario 64 and how everything works in terms of coins restoring health and how health works in underwater situations and the rate of draining for toxic gas and things like that too. Really neat. Now we do need Mario for one bit, but I want to take on Chief Chili with Luigi, so we will wind up running into one of those Mr. Blizzards and getting our original cap back. So you'll note that on the map there is a little icy area just out over the abyss. We head there with the balloon and we will be able to get the last red coin. Float back and yeah, go and beat Chief Chili. There we go, and always move carefully. Precision platforming and ice physics, definitely two somewhat frustrating things that make for an absolute nightmare when combined. So we'll exploit the fact the star restores our health. And there we go. So now bosses will actually have unique dialogue based on who you're fighting them as. So we can consider that the default is Luigi for this one. Yoshi is the default dialogue for Goombos, and Mario's is the default for the King Boo battle. But now you can it was, as far as I know, actually possible to reach King Boo with Yoshi, but you really can't do very much because Yoshi... I don't think Yoshi can actually harm King Boo. Well, I don't think you can... I'm not sure if you can actually get up there as Yoshi in the first place. And you can't fight Chief Chili as Yoshi either.
You there, with a moustache! I am the King of Cold, Chief Chili. I lock up anyone who challenges the superiority of my stash.
Now, I'm pretty sure that these guys had their dialogue written by Cervantes from Fire Emblem Awakening.
I've never shaved, not since my first battle.
I can't remember the exact dialogue, but
I've never shaved, not since my first battle, and have I lost? Not once. Ergo, my moustache makes me invincible. It's science, my boy.
He's kind of a one-note character in the sense that he just focuses on his moustache. But he manages to be absolutely hilarious at the same time. It does have a very interesting motivation if you actually talk to him with Chrom and fight him that way in Chapter 16. On top of that, you also get the unique voice clip of him yelling, "See how my mustache moves in the wind," at the top of his voice. But they just made him work. I've actually got him at +10 in Fire Emblem Heroes because I thought this guy's just too good to not use. They managed to make him pretty funny, even if he does have one sort of focal joke as such.
In fact, I locked up one such fellow just the other day. Humph! What a sad mangy moustache you've got there. It hardly seems worth it to destroy you. With a stash like that, you're clearly the sidekick, not the star. But I'm between meetings now, so I might as well. In the battle for the best moustache, I'll win, hands down. Ha ha ha! Bring it on, Peach Fuzz.
So, you will need to attack Chief Chili with whatever you can throw at him. Unfortunately, I'm not getting the timing of my jump kicks right. You can also dive at him. So, knock Chief Chili. Alright, the jump kick is not quite working. So, you will need to knock him into the icy water and not fall in yourself. He'll make the arena smaller, which makes it more likely that you'll both get knocked out. But, there we go, we take him out a second time. Now the third time he will teeter on the edge and you have to knock him off with a finishing blow. We've got a very small arena which can make things very hectic. Oh. And there we go!
No way! I lost to such a scrawny guy like that? Did I not groom my moustache well enough? I must hurry home and condition it. Farewell! Now, if you would excuse me, I would trim and wax up before the next battle.
So there we are. There is the key for a fat man with a German voice actor. We will probably have to wait to debut him in the next episode. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.